Hello everyone. So BSc third year, Unit 1. So today we are going to discuss about the eukaryotic cell. As you all know that in last lecture we have discussed about the prokaryotic cell. So there are two types of cell, prokaryotic and eukaryotic. So eukaryotic is derived from two words, that is eu means true and karyotic that is carry on, which means the nucleus. So any cell which has a well developed nucleus is called as eukaryotic cell. So it is more advanced as compared to the prokaryotic cell. It is highly organized. Why it is said as highly organized? Because it has all the cell organelles which are well developed. Okay, plus it has a true nucleus. As in prokaryotic cell, there was no nucleus and the chromatin material was just present in open cytoplasm in a nucleoid region. But over here, the chromatin material or the DNA or your chromosomes are inside the nucleus. Okay, so apart from the nucleus, we have in eukaryotic cell membrane bound cell organelles, which means that different forms of cell organelles like mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, which are the most important, and many other which are present, like chloroplast is present in the plant cell. So these all are membrane bound organelles. And the examples, the basic examples, where you will find that these eukaryotic cell, that is plants, animals, fungi and protists. And if we see the size of the eukaryotic cell, it is around 10 to 100 micron meter. So they are also microscopic, okay, and as like in your prokaryotes, but it is more advanced only and only because of the nucleus and the membrane bound organelles which are present. And because of this, functionally it is more active, it is more metabolically it is more active as compared to the prokaryotic cell. So we will just dive in the diagram of your eukaryotic cell so that we will understand that how is the structure of eukaryotic cell is. So if we see this structure, okay, so here the outer layer, just imagine there is a room with a wall, and inside that room there are different things which are present, like your table, chair, blackboard, windows are there for exit and entries, and door is there for entry and exit. So similarly in eukaryotic cell you can see it is so much dynamic structure, it is very complex structure as compared to the prokaryotic cell, like we have seen the bacterial cell, right? So in this, the outer layer of eukaryotic cell is again the cell wall and the plasma membrane which protects the cell. Inside this cell there is a cytoplasm, and within this cytoplasm matrix you will have different types of cell organelles. We will go one by one. So this is the orange one you can see over here. These are the Golgi apparatus, okay. Their basic function is modification, sorting and packaging. We will go into detail when we will study in detail regarding this, okay. So these are the Golgi apparatus. You will see a network like again a tube like structure is basically with rounded vesicular bodies which are present in Golgi apparatus. Next is this mitochondria, which is nothing but called as a powerhouse of the cell, which produces the ATP. And this is one the who which runs all or supplies the ATP molecules to whole cell, okay. Next is lysosome. Lysosome is one of the body which helps to break down all the complex molecule into simpler one, because it contains the different types of enzymes which are present inside the lysosome. Similarly, the peroxisomes are present. As this is the plant cell, you will find the chloroplasts are there. You know that chloroplasts are the one which helps for the photosynthesis. As in this picture, it is only one chloroplast over here, but there are hundreds, thousands of chloroplasts which are present actively working inside the cell. Okay, so now you can see over here, this is the whole cytoplasm. Coming back to here, the beautiful endoplasmic reticulums are there. There are two types of endoplasmic reticulum. One is smooth endoplasmic reticulum and other is rough endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, so why it is called as smooth endoplasmic reticulum? Because there are like in smooth endoplasmic reticulum, you will find that there are no ribosomes which are present in out on the surface of the your endoplasmic reticulum, while the one which is present near the nucleus, this endoplasmic reticulum, you will see that there are small rounded bodies which are present on the surface of these endoplasmic reticulum, which is called as the ribosomes. You can see that these ribosomes are present on here and even suspended in the cytoplasm. Ribosomes are nothing but the factory of protein synthesis, we can say. So that also we will study in detail later on, but as now we are focusing just on eukaryotic cell. So next, the most important at the not as specifically at the center, but it is there is a nucleus, which is one of the most important part of the eukaryotic cell, which distinguishes or which makes it different from the prokaryotic cell. So inside this, what is there inside the nucleus is the most important. It is the chromatin material, the chromosomes. Inside the chromosome there are DNA. There is the DNA which is present, and in DNA, if specifically if it is a eukaryotic cell, there are histones, proteins which are present inside or connected, or they'll just link in the chromatin material with the DNA. So this is how the basic structure of eukaryotic cell. And as this is the plant cell, you will find here the chloroplast and cell wall. In animal cell, there is no cell wall and the chloroplast. So that is the basic difference between the eukaryotic cell of the animal cell and the plant cell. So thank you. This is was regarding the eukaryotic cell.